Questions 1 through 5. Listen to a conversation between a student and a professor.
Hi, Professor Jones. You wanted to see me?
Oh, hi, Diego. Yes, I did. It's about your research paper.
Is there a problem?
Well, I wouldn't worry. It's an easy fix, but it's something that has to be done sooner rather than later. You see, it's with your outline. Now, I know that you've just started your preparations on this paper, so I wanted to make sure that you were headed in the right direction.
So, there is a problem, just not a major one.
Well, yes and no. It has the potential to be a really huge headache if you don't fix it now. You see, your outline states that you'll be discussing the benefits of nanotechnology.
Yes, I'll be writing about all of the incredibly interesting things that are happening with nanotechnology and how that industry has the potential to create a lot of solutions to a great number of the problems we're faced with today.
Well, you see, that's the issue that I have with your outline.
Well, what do you mean? I shouldn't write about nanotechnology?
No, that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is that your outline lacks focus. You see here? You see the thesis statement? Do you remember what the purpose of a thesis statement is?
Oh, sure. It's to allow the reader to understand the author's point of view and direction.
Exactly. In other words, when a reader looks at your outline, he or she will want to see what you are going to be discussing.
Well, I thought that was what I was doing.
The problem with your thesis is that it's much too general. The reader will look at it and still be left wondering what in the world you'll be writing about. You see, your thesis should be very detailed and let the reader understand exactly what you plan on presenting in your paper. So, if you say that you're going to write about all of the solutions to the world's problems and nanotechnology's role in them, your reader will be left with lots of questions. That's a considerably large area where you're headed. What you might want to do is focus your attention on 2 or 3 specific areas where these new technologies have the potential to find solutions to the problems we face today.
Okay, I get it now. You mean that I should write a thesis statement that has a detailed subject, such as how nanotechnology will help scientists find cures to diseases?
Yes, but remember that this is not your final research project. You only have 2 weeks to do this, so I would take it even further if I were you. I would concentrate on something even more detailed. Say, on how nanotechnology will help scientists diagnose and treat people with cancer. I don't mean to tell you what to write about. That was just an example.
Well, it just so happens that I was doing some research on that very same topic today. So, that falls in line with what I've been doing so far. Actually, this really helps me out quite a bit, because I was really starting to feel overwhelmed with this paper. I went to the library yesterday to do some research, and I found so many things, but I didn't know where to start. I've already done the research on 3 specific areas that have been heavily impacted by nanotechnology. In addition to the research I did on cancer diagnosis and treatment methods using nanotechnology, I've also started doing some on nanotechnology in telecommunications and sporting wear. Did you know that researchers have designed smart shirts?
Smart shirts?
Yeah, shirts that have nanosensors that are able to maintain accurate records of an athlete's levels of performance, body temperature, loss of fluids, and a host of other really fascinating stuff.
Wow, that is interesting. What will they think of next? I can't wait to read all about it when you turn in the final draft of your research paper.